Well, good morning and happy Monday to you, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful, cloudy San Antonio, Texas. The second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Hope you guys are fired up, ready for this fantastic Monday. Fantastic Monday. What a wonderful subject we have today. What a wonderful subject we have today. Simply stated, never miss a good opportunity to shut up. You know, the world would be a much better place if more people would shut up. It's a fascinating thing how we were created as human beings. I heard John Maxwell one time say, humans were created with a mouth that could shut and ears that don't. And we are given 2 ears and 1 mouth. What could we imply from that? Most of the issues that are occurring occur because of what people say. Now, this is quite ironic that today I'm speaking on the subject of never missing a good opportunity to shut up, because a large part of what I speak about regularly is being intentional about what you do say. So the other side of the sword this morning is never missing a good opportunity to shut up. In my favorite book, in the chapter called Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 23, it says this: even a fool is thought wise if he keeps silent, and discerning if he holds his tongue. Even a fool is thought wise if he keeps silent, and discerning if he holds his tongue. We've all been around those who take great joy in expressing opinions regardless of how foolish or offensive they may be. We've also come to appreciate those sweet souls who have the ability to just keep silent. Now, there's a time for silence and there's a time to speak up. This morning we're going to talk about silence as it relates to self-discipline. You know, there's another verse that says, do not grab a dog by the ears, lest you won't get bit. You know, you have to understand when you're engaging in a conversation or a dialogue with one person or many in a group, you must discern the difference between whether or not this is a person or a group of people who actually is growth-minded with an intentionality to learn, discover, listen, and understand, or if they just want to fight. If you engage in a conversation too quickly without discerning what the motivation of the other party is, you will find yourself basically on a novela. Ay, mira, no díceme nada, que mentirosa. You guys will, you know, I'm in San Antonio, you know what I'm saying? That means something, half Aguilar, my family. You will find yourself in a verbal, futile match of emotion and drama. You must discern quickly whether this is a conversation that the other person intends to learn, grow, understand, empathize, or whether they are simply stating their opinion. When I am around people, 99% of them who have an opinion, I have no desire to engage in any dialogue with them. And the reason I will not cast my pearl before I'm just not going to throw nuggets out there, they're going to land on dry ground, because I've learned to discern the difference between people who truly want to have a dialogue and people who just want to be heard. When you know the difference between people who just want to be heard and people who actually want to enter into a mature dialogue that involves understanding and opening their mind to conversation, when you learn to discern that, life will get a whole lot easier for you. Never miss a good opportunity to shut up. You know, like it says in Proverbs 17:23. I mean, think about that, guys. Even a fool is thought wise if he keeps silent, and discerning if he holds his tongue. Do you know what else it says about self-control? Because this really has to do with self-control. It says this, very powerful. It says, like a city whose walls are broken down is a man who lacks self-discipline. Like a city whose walls are broken down is a man who lacks self-discipline. If you find yourself taking great pleasure in airing your opinion vehemently, violently, aggressively, actually even looking for a fight, I love you, you are a fool. A fool loves to express their own opinion. Wisdom has a conversation so that there can be an understanding, open dialogue, and at a minimum, wisdom connected to maturity allows a man or a woman to have a very volatile conversation and yet remain respectful and friendly, because you are there to learn and to listen. Does this make sense? Never miss a good opportunity to shut up. If you think you should shut up, you really should. Like, remember how I said in one of my videos last week, God has many names: Jehovah Jireh, the Lord our provider; Jehovah Rapha, the healer; Jehovah Shammah, the God who's here. One of God's names is something. Something. You know when you did something really stupid and you reflect later and you go, man, something told me I should have shut up. Man, something told me I shouldn't have done that. That's the Lord, usually, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any type of sense that, I should probably shut up, I'm going to encourage you as your free coach to follow that leading. Shut your little mouth. You would be shocked at how much trouble and drama you would avoid if you just closed your little mouth. Never miss a great opportunity to shut up. Now, I said there's a time to be silent and a time to speak. Now, silence is assumed to mean consent. Can I have a diametrically opposed view of something from somebody else and still remain wise and mature in that dialogue? Can I still show them incredible respect, honor, and love? Absolutely, I can. It's the easiest thing in the world, because you see, it's not my job to change somebody's mind. The old saying that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear means I am available with a Luby's buffet style of nuggets of wisdom from many different sources that are available when the person is ready. For me to project that on those who are not yet ready is to cast my pearls before swine, throw valuable stuff out there on dry ground that will not be well received. You see, I have an agenda, ladies and gentlemen. That agenda is to love people into their purpose and destiny, not to bash them. Now, those of you who enjoy these videos, you like getting beat up a little bit, and I respect you for that, because I go hard in the paint sometime on these videos as a desire to help be that catalyst for change. How do I not know? You guys, do you know how many people reach out to me that were going to put a gun in their head that morning until they heard something on the video? Do you know how many people have stepped out into their own businesses or creating and starting their own churches because of these daily videos? You have no idea. So I know who I'm talking to on these videos, and I know you can handle the maturity of this conversation. If you enjoy expressing your opinion more than you do understanding somebody, you are on the foolish side, immature side, unwise side of the human experience. The more loving, accepting, honoring that you are, and open to listen to conversations while maintaining your peace, the more mature, the more wise you can be. Why would you want to be mature and wise versus immature and foolish? Well, there's a lot of benefits to wisdom and maturity. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of negatives to immaturity and foolishness. Please allow me to inspire you today. Never miss a good opportunity to shut up. When you are engaged in a conversation or can engage in a social media barrage, ask yourself this question: are the people in this conversation truly open to a conversation of understanding and learning and growth, or are they merely foolish people airing their opinions just to get it out there, stirring up drama, really creating no good? Now, I'm not saying be silent about the things you believe in. Please hear me in that. And yet, I can stand for what I believe. Are you ready for this, ladies and gentlemen? I stand for what I believe without using my words 90% of the time. I stand for what I believe by living what I believe. What you say you believe and what you actually live is the difference between night and day, character, lack of character, wisdom, foolishness, maturity, immaturity, drama, or peace. Be a living example of what you are expecting of other people, and what you say is important to you. I leave you with this, and I want you to think about this today. Do your audio and your visual match up? Do your audio and your video match up? Or is there a problem? If there's a problem, you get to fix it today. Have a great day, guys.